Hello and welcome back to Getting Medieval. I'm your host Survival Joe and we are pausing right this instant. Why? Because the enemies are coming in 10 hours and we need to prepare our defenses. Yes, as you can see, we are nowhere near creating any sort of defensive structure, so we should better get on it. So that's why I paused the game, and now I'm gonna cut some trees. Then my plan is actually to extend the dormitories, or the sleeping rooms, with a terrace from which the archers will be able to fire upon onto the incoming visitors, and by visitors I mean enemies. Yes, and hopefully we will have enough time. I mean, 10 hours is not a lot, and they still do remember they still have to sleep. I could reshuffle their schedules, but they would be tired for the fight, and that wouldn't be a great idea. So, I'm gonna go very minimalistic here, which means a small terrace and pretty much a staircase. That's as simple as I can make it. So if you ever find yourself into like this sort of situation, you should also go with minimalistic and make sure that you can actually do something. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the pile over here, because I want this terrace to be accessible from the inside, because hopefully maybe I can actually take down the doors. And I am removing the roof because instead of the roof there will be a terrace. So now let's place some another floor tile. Then I need a wooden staircase. We have to scrutinize every single little thing, because if it's not meant to be, don't build it. Okay, floor tiles, there we go. And now I have to build the support beams that will enclose this shenanigan. Alright, hold on. There we go. So hopefully this should create a sort of, a shielded terrace where our, soldiers can get up, or our peasants dressed as soldiers can get up and hopefully do something meaningful with their lives. Right. So before I kick the action into the afterburners, let's just place this. Yeah. Invalid position, stairs are blocked. Yes, I know. That's good enough. I don't care about the rest. So right now I'm gonna temporarily remove this fella over here so that my builders can build quicker. Now, everybody prioritize cutting. Yes, see how much are they rushing to grab this. Yes, we need lots of wood. So, Sweaty Ann, Michael, Joe, and Dan, everybody's collecting wood because we need to build this quickly. And the clock is ticking. How will this end? Will our heroes survive? Well, only one way to find out. Now I'm delegating to each one, prioritizing manually things, because otherwise, Dan will just go to read something, Michael will be just hauling stuff, and Sweaty Ann is going to tend to her garden, and in which case we are thoroughly, bananas. Joe, don't go. He's sleeping, isn't he? Oh boy, Sweaty Ann, everybody is sleeping. Wonderful. So enemies are coming in 8 hours. Good. Let's hope that we can wake early enough at least to be able to build some basic defenses. This is really tricky. Alright. So, come on. Is it already time for you to wake? No, it's 100 hours. Oh, that's too early. Dang it. Come on. Do we have an early bird? Should I actually, put here these? No, maybe not. Let's place a wooden beam and then place the floor tiling. There we go. And the enemies are coming in 2.5 hours, or that make that 2 hours. But everybody, since they just woke up, they need to have their breakfast. I mean, they're starving. So they just need to go and basically have a quick nibble, and then they're gonna have their morning coffee, and then they're gonna be, yeah, you get where I'm getting with this. Then stop praying and build. You know, God won't get you out of this mess, but sufficient defenses just might. So, yeah. Oh, and now Michael gets religious on me. Michael, prioritize construction, please. That's funny. Well, you get an imminent attack, and then all of a sudden everybody gets religious. I mean, I do get the reasoning, but I don't get prioritizing religion over the building defenses. You know, first, build the defenses. Then go and pray, and then just maybe the Almighty might hear your pleas. Otherwise, yeah, he's gonna tell you, yeah, well, I gave you some time. Why didn't you fix the defenses? All right. Anyway, and Dan is praying again, and Joe is praying again. Oh boy. Come on, prioritize building wooden floors. Apparently, I've recently discovered religion, because Joe is really on his knees all the time. I don't want to even ask what he's doing. Okay, now we're gonna be sealing off this area. Violent extortionist barbarian snack. Armed, hulking, and pitiless circle raiders screech a terrible ultimatum. Their raid would be swift. Well, we gave them the finger, so they're coming to collect. Well, you know, we gave them the middle finger. Oh, boo-hoo, come on. The ominous drums. Will we be able to defend? We shall defend our shack. However, whatever the cost may be. We shall stand on top of an unfinished staircase and aim both bows that we have onto the enemy. Yes, come on. Just finish up the staircase, Sweetie Ann, will you? And the floor. Yeah, thank you. Good. Well, we already do have an apparently ability to get somewhere. I would rather just finish up these wooden pillars so they don't get in, please. Enemies have started their attack. Wonderful. Okay, I should probably draft people. Okay, you guys, what you built, you've built. Okay, Sweaty Ann and Joe, get up. Joe, get up. Dan and Michael, you are officially now drafted. You're gonna be standing on the staircase. Michael, where are you? Okay, Joe, get up. Come on, quickly now. Michael, get up. They're coming. Come on, Sweaty Ann and Joe, start firing. And I hope you've learned actually some archery. Okay. Yeah, okay. Something's happening. Okay, Dan got a little bit hit to the head, but they're defending, and Joe and Sweaty Ann are pickling them from the rear. Hopefully, ouch! Dan got hit again. Dan is really... Okay, Dan has gotten a wound. Come on, Michael and Dan, victory. Okay, so apparently 2 of them are dead, and Aldwin has decided to give us the slip. Can we actually finish what we've started? Come on. Okay, Dan seems to be half health. I hope I will be able to nurse him back to health. You know, maybe Sweaty Ann can make him a chicken soup or something. Actually, I forgot who was the culinary master chef here. Okay, and progeny Marauder Aldwin is dead as well. Good. Okay, pause the game, and I think let's do first the jobs. I really need Dan to convalesce. Michael, I think you're good. Everybody else is good. We're gonna deprioritize the construction a little bit. I think tending wounds is slightly more important, but Dan, who is my main healer, is actually, you know, in deep trouble. So I think I'm gonna actually give myself the tending job. So, and everybody, top priority on convalescing. And you are now officially undrafted. And they start to go... Dan and Michael start to go convalescing, while Sweaty Ann and Joe are gonna go tending wounds and constructing. Look at them busy little bees. Come to think of it, I have no idea why I added wooden floor on those pillars, because I'm not gonna make a terrace now, am I? Interesting. Alright, I'm just making sure that I enable everything from the loot from basically the brigands that they came, so that we can haul everything to the stockpile. Hopefully, and Sweaty Ann doesn't really feel well. She's just gonna go and be a sore drunk now, is she? While I'm actually tending wounds. Dan is convalescing and Michael is gathering resources for construction. Michael is actually making sure that this never happens again. Michael, thank you so much. Okay, now even Joe starts constructing and decided it's time to go for a drink. We have 24 available science and I'm thinking to go either to the food preservation or to smelting. I'm actually gonna go with preserving food because that will unlock the smokehouse. Yes. Which means we will be able to smoke meat. Haha! Okay, so speaking of which, let's pause things and let's see where we can get armor. So Sweaty Ann and Joe, you're not that critical when it comes to the choice of armor. But it's really ridiculous that Sweaty Ann is actually carrying the helmet while the two melee guys are taking the cap, you know. So I'm actually gonna give my archers a cap, while I'm gonna give the helmet to my melee guys. I mean, that makes a whole lot actually more sense. Okay, let's play now and continue. Michael is making sure that he's hauling all the... well, pretty much everything. Let's now go into the middle layers and let's see what did we miss. Well, there's plenty of stuff that we need to allow people to use. Leather cap. Oh, there's an axe. Ooh, nice. Then these stuff. Approve. There you go. Just get them out of my way so that we can actually start. Oh, and they're no longer happy. Yeah, look at this. Joe is nicely constructing with the dead bodies lying beside. It's just, you know, everyday work. So, actually, Progeny Marauder dead. I'm thinking of hauling them to the, you know, waste stockpile so they can turn into, you know, what do you call? The fertilizer, yes. Apparently, they were the human trash and they're trash still. So, right. Michael, you're enjoying entertainment? Well, start enjoying hauling the dead guys to the stockpile. I think that would be how's that for entertainment? Work is not done, so get back to it. Then you're convalescing. Okay, well, you've been hurt. You've been taking the brunt of the attack, so I'm gonna give you a day off. Just one, not more. And Sweaty Ann is getting resources while Joe is auto-equipping. Whatever the hell is he auto-equipping? I have no idea. Alright, we have some stew. We do have a little bit of roasted meat, so maybe we should actually make some more. Okay, who's the designated chef de jour? Sweaty Ann or... I think it's actually Joe. And Joe's super busy with his writing his old bull because that gives us all important research. Okay, the two bodies have already been moved, so we need to move the other two. I'm actually thinking I will probably chop those trees. Maybe even this one. And now I'm just marking the dead trees because, as I said in previous episodes, those don't regrow. But they're taking up useful spots, so might as well get rid of them. And we do need trees to build still. I figure that's sort of a sustainable way to do it. Okay, so Michael is prioritizing hauling the dead bodies again. Thank you, Michael. Sweaty Ann botanist level is now 15. She is becoming quite the artisan with the, you know, with the flowers and the cabbage and all that stuff. All right. So, Michael, dump. Thank you. I think that's all, right? There were total 3 brigands, if I'm not mistaken correctly. Oh, if I'm not mistaken correctly. Now that's a construction you don't hear every day. Well, alright. Let's see. We have still plenty of effects. Sweaty Ann is gardening. Joe is writing. Dan is tending wounds and convalescing, so maybe he's just tending to himself. And Michael is holding stuff to stockpile as ever. Right. Okay, we're issuing a prioritize order on taking down a tree. I don't really see the big point, but maybe, just maybe, it will be useful. Alright, so let's see, can we hunt the rabbits? I have decided to mark 3 of them for hunting, so let's see. Sweaty Ann is hungry and Joe is hungry and everybody is hungry and nobody wants to go and hunt the rabbits. That's kind of funny. Guys, I mean, yeah, you're just taking your goulash while the rabbit is coming close by. If you had a pea shooter, you wouldn't need to run after them now, would you? Look at now, Sweaty Ann, she goes half across the country to actually chase them. What stopped you from offing them when they were just down at your feet, for crying out loud? Okay, Joe, prioritize holding to stockpile. I think those are actually some writings. There we go. Let's expand this stockpile. I have a feeling that we're coming close to its capacity, so I think it would be just smart and on good business in general to, you know, do this kind of thing. Okay, set the wooden floor first, then we mark the, then we have to expand the zone. Alright. And now let's mark the zone, expand it. We want to expand the existing exactly as is. There we go. Perfect. Come on. There we go. And then we have still the weapon stockpile somewhere here. Or who knows, maybe we'll actually do something else. Let's rotate the roof. Perfect. So as you can tell, the plan for today is actually expanding our storage, building a defensive tower, sort of, and also starting to build, and we'll see how it goes actually, starting to build the next floor of the small building that we have here. Who knows, maybe we'll even start building the wall. Okay, Sweaty Ann has gone hunting, meaning that we should probably forget about her for the season, while everybody else does this, and they do it by sleeping, of course. Why do I even bother working with these peasants? By the way, this wooden window kind of reminds me of Madame la Guillotine. Wouldn't that be a hood if we had one, you know? Just imagine going medieval. We get some gallows, we get a stump, we get a maybe, I don't know, stretcher, we get a couple of stakes, and finally, if we come to the age of, what was it? No, we're 1353. I don't think La Guillotine was invented back then. However, I think a stump and an axe will do just fine, thank you. Okay, research, manage. I'm trying to basically find, okay, jobs, maybe it's here. There we go. You should prioritize cooking, Dan. You are almost practically a master chef. Joe, no, and no, Michael. There you go. Everybody woke up happy, and they're kind of building with tree. Construction failed, so he screwed up another wooden part. Alright, so I'm thinking that Dan is enjoying entertainment. He's just chilling. He recovered from his wounds and now is playing backgammon in the courtyard. Well, I think that's okay. Now, I don't really like this flooring, and I don't know if it shields from the rain, but what I would really like is to build a thatch roof on top of it. So maybe that should become my next priority. Who knows? Okay, the rabbit went off, but Dan is preparing the food, whatever that means. Oh, right, he's chopping the meat. Maybe he'll go cook after that. Apparently so. He has put some ingredients into making a new stew. I'm gonna call it goulash, just sounds better. Anyway, looks like our village has gone into a nice dormitory mode. I think I'm gonna skip a section, and when something starts happening, I'm gonna join you again. And another beautiful morning is up. Sweetie Ann is actually starting to play backgammon. Joe is praying to which shrine, I have absolutely no idea. And I've decided to mix things up a little and start constructing the wooden wall. On top, of course, because I'm actually going to move the dormitories one floor up. At the bottom, I'm thinking of having actually, how do you call, the crafting rooms. So I'm going to move all the crafting tables inside. And then I'm going to be starting doing, because the whole point of this is that we start replacing these wood with stone or limestone so that this small thing starts looking like an actual keep. Okay, there we go. Those are windows. They take 12 wood, and then we have a door. I think the door should be on that side, however. We have to place a pillar. We have to, fill in the gaps. Oh, wait. I need a door. There we go. Sweaty Ann, marksman skill is now level 13. I'm guessing she caught that bloody rabbit. So hopefully she'll be able to bring home some lunch. After all, it is 3 o'clock. Soon enough it will be time for tea. Right. Alright, so we have places to put everything. And they're not aligned, which makes me very, very sad panda. But we'll leave it as is. The only thing that I might deconstruct is that wooden beam. Not wooden beam, sorry. The wooden desk for, chopping meat. Butcher's desk, yes, that's what it's called. Apparently I cannot talk these days. Alright, let's place down the roof. So this should now be built into like 2-story building with a roof. The funny part is that I don't dare deconstructing the beds because somebody will just move the wood from there to actually making something completely different, like, I don't know, shrine or backgammon or whatever, because everything is more important than beds these days. We have 15 science, and yeah, these are decorative structures. I don't think I need those yet. And banners, of course. Banners are quite important. Alright, so Sweaty Ann and Joe are into constructions, Dan is preparing food, while Michael is getting resources for the construction. Michael is really, getting ready to do some good old building. Joe Woodard construction skill is level 15. That's good. It's important that our main characters are progressing, especially in the construction skill, because we will need to build a lot of stuff. So By the way, guys, do let me know in the comments below, are you enjoying the Let's Play? How do you really feel in terms of, you know, the pacing? Should I be skipping more? Should I be accelerating more? I'm actually thinking that this is sort of a decent balance, but some things might need to be skipped. I don't know. Alright, so everybody's gathering resources that we finish up this top building, hopefully. Sorry for that. Let's look a little bit up close, shall we? Sweaty Ann is actually building, Dan is making stew, Michael is actually just sitting and chilling. He's hungry, but he didn't grab himself anything to eat, he's just waiting to be served. Michael, you lazy bastard. Okay, he's now holding to stockpile. What is he holding? I have absolutely no idea. Everybody else is making resources for the construction. I'm actually thinking about, you know, completely closing this thing up. Okay, so the top floor is not yet fully constructed, but after that I'm thinking that we'll probably need to start looking into the granulations for the, you know, building an actual wall. So I'm thinking if we place 2 wooden wall parts here, this should extend into sort of a terrace, and that terrace should be directly connected to the defensive wall. At least that's sort of like my kind of vision of it. Yeah, by the way, guys, I know that I'm actually completely beginner here. I know the basic concepts, but when it comes to balancing, constructing, and what should be built first, I guess I'm the wrong person for that. However, I actually like building things that look pretty, so I think that this shack will actually stay. And it will be used as dormitory, just probably the top room though. Alright, let's advance the time. Everybody has gone now to sleep. And in the next morning I really hope that we will be able to finish up this construction. By the way, do also let me know in the comments below, what's your build order? What do you build first? Okay, it's midnight. Come on. Takes a while for the acceleration to kick in. Alright, so it's 4 AM and come on, rise and shine, people. Okay, maybe not 4. We're waiting for 5, hopefully. Some of them will get up. There we go, all of them got up. Beautiful. Go grab a snack, take a bite, and after that, let's continue with the build. Yes, you are just busy little bees building my bidding. Okay, that's a lot of build, bid, whatever. Alright, so don't forget that we are still constructing the thatch roof for the extended storage house. Stockpile, yes. And I thought I might actually be collecting some more of these hay. Because for me, I couldn't tell what I was missing, honestly. I really like these icons on the top right corner, but I think they don't tell me enough, I'm afraid. Okay, Sweaty Ann is picking up stuff. And look at this, they are already finishing up the, yes, stockpile 1 has been expanded. Beautiful. Wow. That's a long period of peace and quiet. Is everybody idling? No, Dan is harvesting resources together with Sweaty Yan. Joe is writing again because I've decided that basically I'm being the historian, bug over here. So I'm recording everything. Probably will be recording when the brigands shove my my sword up my throat, probably. And then somebody in the comments comes and says, "Well, you have a bow, dummy." I thought the dagger. Come on, everybody has dagger. All right. So Joe is in the good mood. He slept in a nice bed, but he hates his apparel. Well, I'm actually supposed to keep you alive and not really style you, so, buckle up. Right. So Michael is once again hauling to stockpile, and Sweaty Ann is going to pray. Okay, I'm actually going to be aligning now the beds that they're all facing towards this side, so that in the future we can expand with a total amount of beds. I think we have enough capacity to double if we need to. All right. Come on. Is it leisure time? Come on, it is 12 o'clock. Everybody sit down, chill, relax. Okay, Michael. Yeah, people don't listen to me. They never listen to me. Michael, where are you going? He's going to get more resources. Well, I have plenty of resources here. Okay, Joe is not happy. I think he needs a prayer or two. He just wants to feel appreciated, says a man standing in front of a rock and trying to mumble something. Well, it happens to the best of us, I guess. All right. Okay, somebody is chopping the trees, and I'm thinking that this is actually... Oh, nobody. Everybody's now constructing. Well, that's nice. That hasn't happened in a while. Might as well kicking the afterburners. All right. So roof needs to be finished, as well as, the floor tiles. Okay, I've decided to deconstruct all but essential. And as Michael is hauling to the stockpile, I think... Dan will be able to monitor the situation a little bit. Alright. Botanist skill level. Okay, so... I think we have finally picked up everything to get it to stockpile, so now we're just, cutting some trees and getting resources so that we can actually build this wonderful building. Okay, get up, and now. There we go. Oh, and look, Sweaty Ann lit up the fire. Ain't that something? I really like the music, and really sets the tone for, the episode, and really sets it in the medieval times. For example, you can just close your eyes and listen to this. Well, obviously, don't close your eyes for too long, otherwise you're missing the playthrough. Anyway, I do not have the smelting yet. Oh. Alright. And the morning has come, and a glorious morning it is. Tell you what, guys, I'm actually thinking everybody woke up, but we're gonna be wrapping it up for the episode. Do like if you like the video. This being a new channel, it helps me out a great deal. Each sub, each like, each notification bell is massively appreciated from yours truly. So thank you so much for supporting the channel and letting me know that you like the playthrough. I'm really enjoying playing it. But until the next episode, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is Survival Joe. coming to you live. Well, not live, as a playthrough.